She can't go a day without Chris, days without Chris. I can't get enough of you. 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 Man, tryna find one, maybe more than one. If she got her eyes, toe and thigh, she don't like no guys. Better, so I talk a little while. Forget my dirty mind. Boom, show me your smile. Know the way y'all dancing to me. Get ready for my show. You post it and you tell me I'm Chris just so I know. You got a meet and greet, try show me your support. All the girls saying what they gon' do if they see me. I don't know. No disrespect to ASAP, but if I see Riri, I don't know. Yes or no, you go with me. I know so pretty soon you'll see. I play LA, NYC, I never get enough. Never get enough. You front row with your mob going crazy, crazy. You, girl, you my favorite lady. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough of you. Riri. I'm needy, know that I'm dreaming, so sleepy. The girl that I like, she be wearing her Fenty just to sleep in. She got that silk on, chilly in the creep shit. Ooh, I'ma find you, yeah. Ooh, matter of fact, where I'm at. Bad, ain't nobody better. Worth a couple bill, Riri so for real. All the girls saying what they gon' do if they see me. I don't know. No disrespect to ASAP, but if I see Riri, I don't know. Yes or no, you go with me. I'm sorry, soon you'll see. NYC, I never get enough. Never get enough. You front row with your mob going crazy. Look for you, girl, you my favorite lady. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough. 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 Oh, Riri, yes or no, you go with me. I know pretty soon you'll see. NYC, I never get enough. Front row with your mob going crazy. Look for you, girl, you my favorite lady. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, Riri. Oh, Riri. Oh, Riri.
What up? All right, I don't know what you're doing on the side. Put that shit away. I don't know what are you doing.
So I didn't mean to that. I was watching the video.
What video?
The one of me and Kels.
We ain't gonna live the past, right?
Because he literally commented on it like 43 seconds ago.
That's a train wreck. Granny, what up?
Hey, Granny, thank you.
Oh, we're the home of the train wreck. Welcome to the Train Wreck Podcast. We're gonna name our rename this shit called Train Wreck Podcast.
Absolutely not. No, we not.
If you just functional and you just need dysfunction in your life, come over this motherfucker.
If you like to hear yelling, then damn. If you want to see dishes being broken and shit like that, shit being tossed, come over here. Damn.
Come over here if you don't give a fuck about.
So funny.
You don't give a fuck. Then we don't give a fuck though. You motherfucking hings.
I did too, Granny. But he gonna comment. You know, they not comment
Damn.
whatever they feel they could talk around. He not gonna comment on anything.
Can't wait to get his MAGA hat. He be back. Nigga put his cap. He's put his MAGA hat on his skateboard. Nigga salute the flag, nigga. Cause that would tell me salute the flag before we wake him in the morning. Jump up. God bless America, nigga. And that nigga he go walk around the Bronx for 3 hours, make sure ain't no immigrants in there.
He said we gotta get rid of all the violent ones. One bad apple spoils it for everybody else. That's what they say about black people. The fuck?
Oh, testify.
Are you crazy? That's why they look at all of us as lazy and fucking criminals. Like, from one person who they felt was a lazy fucking criminal or lazy or a criminal. So just stop it, please. Anyway, I am what?
He said one bad apple. That nigga is one bad apple in every
Exactly.
Niggas, everybody ain't worried. Niggas, you got niggas drinking Mandola. What is they drinking? What's the name of this shit?
Who? They drinking Modelo.
They drinking Mandola. That's the new shit. You don't know about that Mandola.
I don't. Yeah, that's some real shit that make you really, really drunk. They drinking Modelo.
I'm gonna drink.
Granny, he's not going to want to hear that. He's going to say who. He wants to know which citizen. He want to know the names of those citizens that he said that he's going to have the ability to deport. So I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it for Vine. I ain't going to do it.
Shout out to all niggas getting deported. Say travels.
So what?
Niggas get on a flight. Yeah.
That's the homegrowns. They travels to the homegrowns. That's foul.
Shit, I'm gonna say, how's Salvador looking right about whatever? But they sending these niggas. I lie and say I'm an immigrant, and then I get a free flight to go to a resort somewhere.
It's not a resort. They go into that prison.
No, I'm gonna get off and say, listen, I fooled you. I'm American. I'm going to the resort.
No, you didn't fool them. They knew you was American. They fooled you.
And when they was speaking Spanish.
They fooled you. In the words of number 11, aka Cardi B, they tricked you.
So you ain't going to no resort, nigga. You know, fucking get in them shackles, nigga.
They sent you right to that fucking prison where they killing people.
I want to see them old Spanish Negro spirituals and shit. So how that shit go?
Kels wasn't even. Where was he born?
I think he was born in Puerto Rico. He said.
Yeah, he was born in Puerto Rico. Mm-hmm. They definitely don't like you, Kels. Your first language is Espanol.
Oh shit! Uh-oh. Leo,
what's going on?
Look, it dark in here. Hold on, shit.
You're gonna stop talking shit about Nikki. I'm telling you right now. You're gonna stop. You going?
I'm trying to think of a nigga spiritual like them. They do, but when the slaves, you know, when the slaves be working on the plantation, like, what is it? What is
it? It's
Oh shit! Who you calling cinnamon toast crunch? Me, nigga? I don't get that like that, nigga.
Please stop, Leo.
That nigga calling me cinnamon toast crunch, nigga. Come on, nigga. I don't play that shit, nigga.
He's not talking to you.
That's disrespectful, nigga. I'm a man, nigga.
He's not talking to you.
Yeah, I ain't cinnamon, nigga. I ain't cinnamon. I'm King Glenn.
He's funny.
Are you putting the lip gloss on though? You trying to say something? You trying to introduce yourself?
I am vintage. Opulence. Wait, what is my name? I am Dana, not aka vintage.
I mean, vintage is a word that's you got to look it up. And I say it in my special, it means like rare, one of a kind. It ain't like no bullshit. It's like vintage, like vintage. Yeah.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah. It's like a good thing.
What was that?
You swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Of course, and they hate it.
I'm trying to think of the old nigga spiritual they be saying. What's that song? They would do mother.
Like I said, he wasn't talking to you.
What's the old nigga spirit they say? My damn.
I wasn't born then. I don't know.
Sweet low swing chariot. Do.
Do we even know those? I don't even know those words.
Swing low. They got singing in Spanish.
You are funny, Leo.
How you say that in Spanish?
That's the any, Leo. Say what in Spanish? Ask Kels. He was born in Puerto Rico.
How you say King Glam in Spanish? How you say king in Spanish? How you say truth be told in Spanish? How you say swear this motherfucker in Spanish?
How do you say truth be told, bitch? How do you say truth be told in Spanish?
La verdad sea dicha.
Ask her how you say King Glam is the motherfucking man.
I could barely get that out. Can we learn this first? La verdad sea dicha.
Ask him how to say it. Swear King Glam. I'm about to swear King Glam.
Leo.
Swear you in Spanish. How you say swear you in?
How do you say I swear in Spanish?
Lo juro.
Lo juro.
No nudo.
Lo juro.
You're about to
No,
give
no,
is
no.
the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Monudo Trump. Monudo Trump. I am black. I am not Spanish. I'm a
It
nigger.
doesn't matter.
I'm a nigger and I want to stay in America.
It doesn't matter.
Home.
He's deporting you Negroes.
Where's the nearest Popeyes?
Why?
Because I'm black, not Spanish. Taco
Nigga, you gonna be
Bell.
eating mofongo.
What is a bell? What is a bell?
You're gonna be eating mofongo and tostones and
Nigga, pass the watermelon with the seeds. Cause I'm
And
eating like a nigga.
you're gonna be making lemonade out of jalapenos.
What? That's some racist shit. What up, everybody? Can you tell them how to follow us? If they don't know, can you tell them how to follow us?
You're here, so press subscribe, like the
Yeah, follow us. Yeah, right.
yeah, whatever. Subscribe, like the video, and then just comment, say what's up. Go to Facebook and go to Truth Be Told.
I think say go to fuck. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What?
I think I'll say go to fuck. Some shit. Go ahead.
Facebook.
We know. But you're talking. My bad. Go.
And then go to Instagram. We have 2 pages on Instagram. Go to Truth Be Told Podcast and Truth Be Told Podcast 365 and follow us both over there, please.
After that, go to your bank account and send us some bread. All right. Sharing this
Yeah, I'm not good with asking for money. I'm sorry.
I'm great at it. Cash App at the bottom. If you like the show, if we entertained you $1. All I ask is $1. $1 will go a long way. $1 will what can I do with $1?
You could buy 4 blow pops. You could buy 10 Jolly Ranchers. You could buy 2 bags of chips with like 6 chips in a bag. You could buy nothing to drink.
You know something. Anything with the word blow is a good thing. Like anything we hear the word blow, it just means good. Like,
no, give me an example.
Blow job, blow like blown coke, but a cokehead crackhead. That's a good thing, but not for me. A blow job.
No.
I'm trying to blow.
Nothing. Nothing.
I'm just thinking about a blow job.
You blow exactly. That's all that you had.
I'm no horny tonight. Might take a bathroom break. No, we got Diddy. I'm just joking.
This is a dope transition into what we about to talk about right now.
I see Diddy, I get freaky. I'm sorry, not in the gay way, but nigga got me thinking about swinging.
I don't know because you said you had inner Kanye in you. So
I ain't no Kanye in me.
You said minus the dick sucking, but
minus the dick sucking.
It's too much.
I might have blurted out some crazy shit, but I ain't blurting out no cock in my mouth. Cock ain't coming out, just bullshit.
What? Who's old girl? And why you couldn't give her $5? Who the fuck is old girl? If it's a homeless person, I get it. But
wait a minute, nigga, Leo, you too good to give us $1, nigga? We can't get you $1?
No, he said $1. Fuck that. Old girl asked him for $5 the other day.
Yeah, he said like, what the fuck? So he ain't giving out 5. He ain't giving out that 1. Leo, I appreciate that. I appreciate your truth. Respectfully.
I want the truth.
Nigga, you can't send loose change to Cash App.
Oh, feel better. Give him my love, please, Granny. Love him up for us.
Yeah, Granny, we love
sunshine first.
Put a cold rag on his head. What's the temperature, Granny? Is it over 100? We here watching us because you like us now. If it's over 100, take Granny, put sunshine in that toy ambulance. Take him to the doctor. We're gonna watch. What? We're gonna watch this. Yo, we're gonna watch a little bit of. Yo, we're gonna talk about Fat Joe, but Diddy.
Hold up. Did they scratch it in front of you? And what did they win?
Somebody asked me for loose change one day, and I thought that brought them a scratch off.
You know the loose change scratch off?
Oh, okay, I got it.
He's slow.
I ain't slow. I got it. It was me.
Did you introduce yourself?
I've been introducing myself. You wait. You what you doing? Hi, y'all. All right. We're gonna play a little bit of Diddy shit. This is Diddy, every celebrity named in the Diddy lawsuit. We're gonna run through it though. We ain't gonna play the whole thing. We're gonna run through it because I think this is very interesting. I want to know.
Oh no, Granny.
I want to know everybody what it is. Temperature. What's the temperature?
100.
Put him by the window. Damn, you in California? It ain't cold.
Ain't nothing happening in the window.
Get some ice cubes and put it. I don't know.
Not a doctor. Let her take care of her son. It's probably not the first time.
Google it. I don't know what to give advice. I let Google either way. Google's like,
check, nigga. Google tell you that you got 24 hours to live. Hell no.
Don't call on God. They call on Googles now. You know, when you need help, you call Google. You know.
Well, we hope he feels better, Granny, and do what you got to do.
Yes, Granny.
I mean, you know that you would, but do what you got to do.
Hang tight, Granny.
Diddy is in hot water, but what about the celebrities he could bring down with him?
Shine didn't do anything.
Some of the civil suits against.
Wait, I want to watch it. I need to make another drink. Can you entertain them for like 1 minute while I make a drink?
Just press play.
I can't watch the shit. I'm gonna leave my eyes here. I gotta take my eyes to the. Give me a second.
That's why you have a mini fridge. Shit.
Look inside Jay-Z mouth. Maybe I might find something.
Yuck. So, Leo, did you adopt her? I adopted a homeless person. I give him $1 every day. Not every day. I don't give him $1 on the weekends. I give it to him, and I'm remote on Friday, so he gets $4 a week from me. So, and he is like, he's the only one that I give money to like on a daily basis. And one day I made a mistake and my finger touched his nasty cup, yo. And I was so disgusted with myself because it's an old ass coffee cup and it's brown. It got mad stains in it. And I was so disgusted. I had to pull over and pour some alcohol in my hands.
What?
Yeah, the homeless man. I was putting $1 in his cup one day, and my hand touched his cup.
Why I do that? I don't give nobody. I don't want no homeless because you give homeless niggas money, they want to give you a pound. I gotta.
No, they do. What?
I gotta be truthfully honest. Like I don't want you dirtiness touching me. See, that's why I don't give them no money, no interaction, no germs. I don't do that.
Nah, you can't. No, that has nothing to do. Now I just open. I don't even know why the dollar was folded. It's usually open, like the long way, and I just stick it in there or put it in his hand or whatever. But my shit touched his cup, and I was like two through.
You can't take bum dirt off. It's just it doesn't rinse off.
Yeah, when I got my mother's phone yesterday, I swear to God that shit smelled like homeless.
I was gonna ask you, did you wipe the phone down? Please tell me you did.
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Definitely. Yes, exactly.
God is good.
P. Diddy are Grammy winners, Oscar winners, and even members of the royal family. This is Scandal, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sierra Gillespie.
Scandal, Law and Crime. Shout to them. We ain't gonna watch
he can't take shots down. So I wasn't even around.
Oh, we're gonna listen.
Scandal, after all, and this has got to be one of the biggest celebrity scandals that we've seen in recent years. Not only do we have P. Diddy listed in a federal lawsuit, but also other major celebrities are tied to the case too. Before we dive into all the celebrities listed and their associations with this case, I do want to start with a small disclaimer and say P. Diddy has denied all of the allegations against him on the civil side of things and on criminal too. He's pleaded not guilty. So far, he has not been convicted of a crime and in fact is set to go to federal trial in just a couple of days at this point, which we'll get into later. All right, that's out of the way. Let's take a dive into some of the celebrities. We've got to begin with Cassie, Cassandra Ventura, the singer known as Cassie. She's the North Star, I'm going to say, in all of this. All roads lead back to Cassie when it comes to the P. Diddy lawsuits because she's the first person who filed suit against Diddy. She broke the floodgates. I know we say that all the time, but she truly, truly did. She filed suit after that, multiple people followed her pattern and filed suit as well. And then eventually he was charged in federal court. So let's talk about Cassie, the one who started it all. In her lawsuit, she stated that she started working with Diddy when she was only 19 years old.
No. Actually, she talks her talk and then it goes to an interview with a lady. So I'm gonna cut it there. It's like 15 minutes.
Okay.
And he was 37 at the time. She says Diddy began, quote, almost immediately asserting possession and control over her and inserting himself into all aspects of her career and her personal life. Now, Cassie had an ongoing relationship with P. Diddy, and us from the outside thought, you know, how cool. They're so beautiful. They're on the red carpet. They're singing together. They're putting out these records. Wow, everything looks great. However, Cassie alleged in her lawsuit that it was much more sinister on the inside. She alleges that Diddy forced her to use illegal drugs, that Diddy forced her to carry an illegal weapon. She also alleges that Diddy forced her to have sex with prostitutes. Now, she's the one who introduced us to that very famous phrase now, freak-offs, during which Diddy would sometimes drug, allegedly, the people who were involved, then allegedly force these people to have sex with prostitutes or commit some sort of sexual situation. And then allegedly, Diddy would either masturbate during this or allegedly watch and, again, allegedly, I know I keep saying this, but allegedly because he has not been convicted of a crime, allegedly recorded this and then used it as potential blackmail, saying, hey, if you come out and you talk about this, I got this really embarrassing tape right here. I'm going to bring it forward. And now, allegedly, these tapes are going to be brought out in federal court. So I guess we'll wait and see about all of that. Cassie's lawsuit states more than this, though. She also talks about, quote, multiple times each year, Mr. Combs would violently beat Miss Ventura, that's Cassie, leaving bruises on her body, by hiding Miss Ventura in hotels for days at a time to let her bruises heal. So that was kind of fragmented, but it does go back to that really infamous clip released by CNN. We don't even play it here on Law and Crime because it's really, really hard to watch.
It's not that bad. He just steps on him one time. That's it.
Only like to show a screen.
Yeah, acting like he knocked her out or something like that.
What the? What?
And even that is a lot.
What?
I'm not on. What video did you see?
When Diddy ran in the towel?
Yeah.
What
did you see?
He just stepped on her one time. That's it.
That's it?
He didn't kick in her face or nothing like that. You know what I mean? He just stepped on her back.
How did she get on the ground?
I forgot. I didn't see that part. How did she get on the ground? Did she fall? Did he push her? Did he kick her? I forgot. Can you refresh my memory?
No, because it's not going to make any sense.
It's a very violent video of P. Diddy, it seems, physically assaulting Cassie Ventura. There's been a lot of talk about this when it comes to the trial, but also when this was first released, it's what led to P. Diddy speaking out for one of the first times in that now famous Instagram video.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses.
He hit rock bottom when he did it to Cassie?
Inexcusable.
Like, no.
What the rock is cooking.
No, guy, you hit rock bottom when you started taking men.
Rock bottom. You don't get rock bottom? Rock? He said he hit the rock bottom. He gave it a rock bottom by the elevator.
He hit the rock's bottom. I don't think the rock is going to be happy with that. But you hit rock bottom when you started taking bussy. Not when you hit Cassie.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
She might be a racist. That's why she's enjoying talking about this right now.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
After he said he didn't do anything.
Disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help.
You still going to jail, nigga?
Going to therapy. I'm going to rehab.
Going to jail.
Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
You don't even believe in God. And when did you go to rehab? When was he ever not on the scene posting on social media?
but I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Those are Cassie's allegations about what happened with her. But she also lists another celebrity in the lawsuit, Kid.
This lady do got her buttons down like she has to get fucked. Why them buttons like down like that? I'm just random. Huh?
Leo, do not start. Don't give Glam anything to piggyback off of. Pause.
You know, when you get fucked, you just got to hurry up.
Look what he said.
Cuddy. In 2011, during a rough
Mr.
Combs and Miss Ventura's relationship, Miss Ventura had a brief relationship with musician Kid Cudi. Her lawsuit goes on to state, quote, in February 2012, during Paris Fashion Week, Mr. Combs told Miss Ventura that he was going to blow up Kid Cudi's car and that he wanted to ensure that Kid Cudi was home with his friends when it happened. Around that time,
See, Diddy, all you got to do is say you want to give him some blow in the car. That's it. And you can fix this whole thing.
What was she stealing, Leo?
It's about, come on, you can't comment. We doing the show. This is a chat. You get to let the chat talk.
Sorry, but I gotta. No, we have to.
Chat. Let the chat vent. Let them vent. Let them vent.
Cudi's car exploded.
Please, because he's saying bullshit.
We can't do a show. You keep talking everything.
All right, go ahead.
What's talking bullshit?
Leo.
Think about what you will. Connect the dots. Diddy allegedly blew up Kid Cudi's car in retaliation of him having a relationship with Cassie. Cassie's lawsuit was settled just one day after it was filed. However, it did pave the way for multiple other civil lawsuits, people to come forward with accusations, including Lil Rod. That's what he's known as, but his real name is Rodney Jones. Lil Rod was a producer on Diddy's Love album and lived with him for about a year during all of this. When Lil Rod came forward with his lawsuit in February of 2024, he claimed kind of similar things to Cassie. He alleged sexual assault at the hands of Diddy. He mentioned freak-offs, so we heard about those once again. He also claimed there were hundreds of hours of video and audio recordings of pretty illegal activity. This kind of corroborates Cassie's allegations, saying that Diddy forced her to record things. It also leads us to connect the dots to the feds who collected things from Diddy's home in March of 2024. So did they collect these thousands or hundreds of hours of video and audio recordings? I guess we'll see in court in a couple of weeks.
Joe's a loser.
Now, Lil Rod also mentioned a couple of celebrities in his lawsuit, actually multiple. And let's start with a major one, J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez. Now,
I don't usually do this, but I feel like when people come in and talk about the topic, we got to talk about the topic. Should we, or we just keep regular schedule program? I feel like we force advertising. We're gonna get to Fat Joe Williams. Just hang around. Trust me. We're talking about Diddy right now. We'll get there. When you got Diddy in the, when you got some Diddy juice.
Stop.
When you got some Diddy juice, pause. We gotta address it.
I never had Diddy juice. Sorry. Who said that?
Come on. What did we talk about?
I'm not talking. I'm not
for the next 5 minutes, Vincent. Let this play out.
Now, she's been linked to Diddy in the past, obviously, very publicly, because she dated Diddy from 1999 to 2001. And she's listed in the lawsuit in reference to the 1999 nightclub shooting in New York.
You gotta write the names down. We got Cassie, we got J-Lo, J-Rod, and we got Kid Cudi.
Here's how she's mentioned in Lil Rod's lawsuit. It's kind of mid-sentence, so bear with me. Quote, Diddy's RICO enterprise has existed for at least 20 years, dating back to the 1999 nightclub shooting in NYC, when Mr. Combs required his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez to transport his illegal firearm into the NYC nightclub. The lawsuit states Mr. Combs shared that he was responsible for the shooting in the nightclub in New York City with rapper Shine. Mr. Combs' girlfriend at the time, Jennifer Lopez, aka J-Lo, carried the gun into the club for him and passed him the gun after he got into an altercation with another individual. So what happened here? This takes us back to December 27th, 1999. It's about 2:55 a.m. when a fight breaks out in a nightclub in New York. So who's there? Diddy, of course, we've got him, a man by the name of Jamal Barrow, who you probably know better as the rapper Shine, and then a third man, Matthew Allen, who was also known by the nickname Scar. So this fight happens, a gun is brought out, 3 people are shot. Thankfully, no one died and there were no critical injuries. However, there were some arrests here, including Jennifer Lopez and P. Diddy. That's where we get those famous mugshots now. The J-Lo charges were eventually dropped. However, Diddy and Shine both went to trial. And while some people say that Diddy potentially is the one who pulled the trigger and that Shine is the fall man, which we'll get to in a minute, all allegations, it was Shine who had the more severe charges, 3 counts of attempted murder and
if y'all watching this in the chat room, share it live, please. Share it live.
Kels, hold on. I can't talk for 4 more minutes.
She can't talk in this video.
When it goes to trial, Diddy was acquitted. However, Shine was convicted. He was sentenced to 10
Are you telling me you can't talk, but you talking?
years in prison. And then after that, he was deported back to his home country of Belize. Now, Shine has since come forward and been open about this, saying that he was the fall guy in all of this. He took the fall for P. Diddy. He told CNN, quote, what he, meaning P. Diddy, what he did to me as far as calling witnesses to testify against me, despite us pleading with him not to do that, anyone that would send someone to jail deliberately is a monster. Now, P. Diddy's team did respond to all of this too. Here's what they said to CNN, quote, Mr. Combs was acquitted of all charges related to the 1999 Club New York incident and has consistently maintained his innocence. He cannot accept or condone any characterization of his actions as demonic or malicious. Mr. Combs appreciates the path Mr. Barrow has pursued and wishes him continued success. It is unfortunate that Mr. Barrow has chosen to revisit these allegations. Mr. Combs trusts that responsible journalism will weigh both the established legal outcomes and Mr. Combs' positive, long-standing support for those he has worked with. By the way, Shine came out with a documentary in 2024. It's streaming now on Hulu called Honorable Shine. He's also a politician in Belize now, and watching some of the interviews with him, he looks great and he seems very likable. So go watch a couple of.
Someone shooting that shot?
What?
She shooting her shot at Shine. You hear that? She wants some Blige dick.
Of those Shine interviews.
There was some post.
I also want to note that in all of this, we talked about how Shine responded, but Jennifer Lopez, she has remained noticeably silent in all of this. She hasn't really commented. So do with that what you will. Now, Lil Rod named another celebrity in all of this too in his legal filings, and that is a man by the name of Cuba Gooding Jr., Academy Award winner for Jerry Maguire. Plus, he was in Snow Dogs, kind of a beloved actor. However, these allegations are out there. Now, they come with some photos too. Lil Rod shows them in the lawsuit. He alleges that P. Diddy was, quote, grooming him to pass him off to his friends. This fear became reality when Mr. Combs introduced Mr. Jones to Cuba Gooding Jr. while they were on Mr. Combs' yacht. Court docs go on to state, quote, Cuba Gooding Jr. began touching, groping, and fondling Mr. Jones's legs, his upper inner thighs near his groin, the small of his back near his buttocks, and his shoulders. He rejected his advances, and Mr. Gooding Jr. did not stop until Mr. Jones forcibly pushed him away.
Really?
I think it's important to note the past that Cuba Gooding Jr. also faces too. In 2019, he faced misdemeanor charges of forcible touching and sexual abuse. He had allegedly groped a woman in New York. Prosecutors said during all of this, 30 other women came forward with similar allegations. In 2020, 2 additional women accused him of sexual assault and 1 woman accused him of rape. Now, in 2022, he did reach a plea deal. He avoided jail time with this. He was sentenced to 6 months alcohol and behavioral counseling. He talked about these Lil Rod allegations too on the PBD podcast. Here's what he said, quote, I mean, that's crazy. That's the craziest thing I'd ever heard. I wake up in the morning, I turn on the Today Show, actor Cuba Gooding Jr. I was like, excuse me, pulling me into this? I think whatever Diddy's dealing with, he's on his journey, man. I can't imagine that he's stupid enough to do whatever he's doing and keep it on his premises. Now, if you thought the celebrities listed in Lil Rod's lawsuit were over, you were wrong because there's another one. And this one has royal lineage. I'm, of course, talking about Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Here's what was written, quote, Mr. Combs was known for throwing the best parties. Affiliation with and or sponsorship of Mr. Combs' sex trafficking parties garnered legitimacy and access to celebrities such as famous athletes, political figures, artists, musicians, and international dignitaries like British royal Prince Harry. Now, what's interesting in all of this is it's unclear why Prince Harry was name dropped in all of this, potentially to bolster the accusations showing that P. Diddy did in fact have these wild parties with major celebrity names. However, there's been no charges against Prince Harry. There are no allegations as far as all of that's concerned, and we haven't even heard a response from him. However, Prince Harry is mentioned. We've got more celebrities ahead, but a quick interruption for the sake of the timeline. Lil Rod files his suit in February of 2024. After that, March of 2024 is when the federal search warrants were executed at 2 of Diddy's properties. So one in California, one in Florida. After that, September 2024, a couple months later, he was indicted on federal charges. Those charges were racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. There have also been a couple of superseding indictments into all of this. He has pleaded not guilty, and since his arrest in September, he's been held in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, and jury selection in this case begins next week. Now, more civil suits were filed after Diddy's arrest, including one that's worth noting. Now, it's been dropped since all of this, but I gotta mention it. It was filed by a woman identifying only as Jane Doe, and she alleged that P. Diddy raped her in the year 2000 when she was only 13 years old. She says that it happened at a VMA's after party. She was drugged and then raped allegedly by Diddy. Now, at first in her lawsuit, she lists multiple other people, one by the name of Celebrity A, who she says raped her, and Celebrity B, a female celebrity who allegedly watched this. So at first everyone's like, wait, who's Celebrity A and B? What's going on? Jane Doe later amended her lawsuit. She listed the name for Celebrity A as Sean Carter, who you may know as Jay-Z. However, Jay-Z's team came out swinging into all of this. They found discrepancies in her story. So she eventually did an interview into all of this, and they listed, oh, you said one thing in the interview, a different thing in the lawsuit. This doesn't make sense. They talked to her dad. A lot of discrepancies in all of this, and eventually the lawsuit was dropped. However, Jay-Z did file suit against her and her attorney, Tony Busby, for defamation. Jay-Z was brought up in another lawsuit too, this time by a guy named Joseph Manzaro. He alleges, quote, plaintiff, meaning Joseph Manzaro, was drugged, transported against his will, and sexually maimed as a victim of coercive and organized criminal enterprise beginning in 2015, orchestrated and facilitated by the defendants. The pattern of threats, concealment, manipulation, and psychological coercion persisted for years, extending the statute of limitations under federal tolling doctrines. He alleges kind of similar things, that he was drugged, taken against his will to Star Island in Miami, and sexually assaulted. He mentions multiple times the phrase sexual maiming in the lawsuit, which is just a very vivid and disturbing picture. He also mentions in the lawsuit those infamous tunnels. So if you remember when things first started circulating about P. Diddy, this could be even prior to his arrest. There were those videos, articles, whatever. There are these tunnels under P. Diddy's mansion, blah, blah, blah. And everyone's like, okay, what? However, this is when we hear about the tunnels in a lawsuit. He says there was a tunnel connecting from Diddy's mansion to another mansion. And here's where we get a few more celebrity names. Singer Gloria Estefan and her husband, producer and defendant in this specific case, Emilio Estefan. This is straight from the lawsuit, quote, plaintiff was dragged through the back entrance of the Estefan mansion at approximately 12:30 a.m. Inside, Gloria Estefan panicked upon seeing plaintiff's deteriorating state, demanding, quote, call an ambulance. However, defendant Emilio quickly silenced her and ushered her away into the crowd. Now, once the celebrity name drops start in this lawsuit, they just don't stop. Here's more straight from the lawsuit, quote. At that moment, plaintiff briefly saw LeBron James, who was wearing a white bath towel, brown shower shoes, and carrying a shaving bag, walking through the hallway. LeBron James looked at plaintiff and, in response to Gloria Estefan's plan for an ambulance, remarked, y'all better do something about that. Plaintiff was then led by defendant Adria, who identified herself as Diddy's personal sexual assistant. And through a concealed tunnel that connected the Estefan mansion to defendant Diddy's mansion, plaintiff was secretly transferred to defendant Diddy's mansion. Jay-Z and Beyonce Knowles Carter were seated in the room, and upon seeing plaintiff, Beyonce Knowles Carter asked, what's this? What's this all about? Why is this half-naked white man with a something mask standing here in front of me? Defendant Eric responded, Diddy wants him to see what we do to snitches. This is part of his punishment. And here's where I have to point out a few responses from the celebrities that are listed. Here's LeBron's. This is in a statement to TMZ, quote, this is demonstrably false and doesn't even merit a report or response. A basic internet search shows what LeBron was doing all of April 2015. He was playing basketball for the Cleveland Cavaliers and never in Miami. Here's the response from Gloria and Emilio Estefan, quote, Gloria and Emilio Estefan strongly deny the allegations made. The property in question was never a home where Gloria and Emilio resided, but it was rather a house they owned for family use. There were no parties thrown at that property between 2012 and 2019. We have all necessary documentation to support these facts and will provide it to the court. And here's a response from Jay-Z's team, quote, Mr. Carter wasn't in Florida at the time to witness this incident. He was engaged in easily findable public activities that provide that he was not at this event. This is more nonsense that erodes the trust in our justice system.
She can't read.
Now, Beyonce hasn't responded to all of this. However, both her and Jay-Z's names were eventually removed from the lawsuit when their legal teams proved evidence they weren't even in Florida. Jay-Z was actually at NYU and then later a Hawaiian vacation with Beyonce. So we went through some of the celebrities that have been mentioned in regards to Diddy, and now I want to talk to a celebrity of our own. It's former prosecutor Melba Pearson.
All right, we have to address this.
I want the truth.
It was itching me. I have to address the comment.
You don't have to just no comments. It's about the topic.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Hello. Thank you, Cows. I appreciate you. Okay, hold on. Fat Joe. Yes, exactly. They're not shit. So Leo seems to think she's a racist white lady who with a picnic shirt on.
Come on now. We talking about the topic now.
That is the topic. That's
the lady with her shirt on.
Leo, you said that you don't believe her, but you said that's when he put the egg up the butt. Do you believe them or not? Because that white man had that egg in his hand when he was standing next to Puffy. So that might be a real thing. The egg challenge. I'm not saying go and try it, but that might be a real thing.
Diddy shit is crazy. This shit don't make no sense. They all lying. They lying to my boy.
What?
They're making up allegations. The only people they picking out.
So he didn't blow up Kid Cudi's car.
I don't know.
He didn't. So why are you saying? Don't say that he didn't do it and then say you don't know.
I seen was him trip over Cassie. That's all. I don't know. I can't vouch for. Or
the only thing you seen him was trip over Cassie. He didn't punch on her head.
I don't remember that. I gotta watch the video.
So find it.
I don't want to watch it. It might get banned or something if I put that shit up.
No, you don't want to watch it because you know that you're a liar.
Ain't they? Are they bringing that to the case? That video? And
yes, they are. Yep.
They trying to just ban that shit. Like, ain't they trying to like remove that from the records? Like that's not evidence.
That is evidence.
That ain't a free call. That ain't evidence of a free call. That's evidence.
Evidence of what is evidence against what Cassie has to say.
Yeah, and there ain't no evidence of.
As far as what Cassie had to say,
a nigga came out with no robe on with the dick swinging. That's evidence of freak off. And then came in the towel. He was
what?
Cool. If he was whipping his dick out in the hallway, then that's a freak off.
No, it wasn't a freak off at that point because it might have just been those two in the hotel room. Glam. Okay. The freak offs wasn't happening in hotel rooms. Oh, yes, they were because they said them people had to clean up bloody sheets and shit like that.
Oh shit!
So yeah, they were happening in hotel rooms.
Nigga bleeding out the ass. Jesus.
But Kels, I don't know. We asked that same question when the girl first brought this up. Why is she 13 and at the VMAs with an older friend? How old was that friend? The friend is dead now, so we would never know. And then she wasn't able to go inside, but a grown ass man told her to wait there until after the show, and then he'll take her over to Puff's house. So all of that is kind of just, very, very weird. But again, I didn't want to say that the girl was lying because I'm still not going to say she's lying. Again, she's autistic. She had a brain injury. And I know I said that 1,000,001 times, but I'm not just going to call her a liar. No, we're not freeing R. Kelly. And yes, keep Puff. Now, what is this with? Oh, yeah, I did hear a bit of Fat Joe suing somebody. Like,
I want the truth.
He's so annoying. I don't like him. I don't see why he's even relevant in the rap game.
He's relevant in the game, not the rap game. He's just relevant in the media, entertainment. He's just a public figure because
Wow.
He could pass with different colors. Like he could be white, he could be Spanish, he could be Caucasian. He be
Yeah, and he always says nigga. Okay, got it.
Lean all the way back. Fat Joe sues ex-hypeman for accusing him of pedophilia, statutory rape, sex trafficking, and more. Jesus.
Oh, I didn't hear this part.
Yeah,
I thought that the man was saying that that Fat Joe owed him money.
Nah, he might have. I'm gonna read it. Let me see what is it about. Fat Joe's not playing games with his name and just filed a defamation lawsuit against his former hype man, Terrence T.A. Dixon. Now here accusing Joey Crack of being a whole pedophile. According to TMZ, Joe says Dixon started spreading these nasty lies online because he thinks Joe owes him money. The lawsuit claims Dixon went on a posting spree, throwing out wild accusations of pedophilia, statutory rape, and even sex trafficking, all of which Joe says are 100% made up. TA used to work for Fat Joe from 2006 to 2019, but he apparently salty because he feels Joe blocked his record deal and didn't give him credit for ghostwriting on vocals. Joe says Dixon and his attorney, the controversial Tyrone Blackburn, even tried to press him earlier this year for cash, and when he didn't bite, they threatened to file a complaint and even snitch to Homeland Security. To make it messier, Dixon IG is full with posts hitting Joe's likes underage girls. Joe isn't leaning back though. In a fiery statement, he called it a criminal conspiracy by a bitter ex-employee and his messy lawyer, saying these two individuals have been scheming together to extort me with their ludicrous demands. Fat Joe, you didn't write this, did you? He didn't say this. This is not a Fat Joe quote. He don't know. Fat Joe did not say this word because I can't pronounce this word. Well, his lawyer Joe kept putting it. Pino also chimed in, calling the whole thing an extortion scheme and reminding the public that Blackburn has already been blasted by the federal judge for playing dirty in court thoughts. Fat Joe is being a Karen.
How ironic is the man's name being Dick Son?
Fat Joe, you a Karen. You suing niggas? What the fuck, nigga? You suing? You suing for defamation?
He's trying to be relevant. Like he be doing anything just to fucking go viral. He's such a lame. I do not like this man.
I want to find a nigga IG page that he did. He said he got this ITA as work for the. He says IG.
You got a hashtag of his name?
The name is TA. I don't know.
If it's hashtagged, click on it and you might be able to go to his account.
What hashtag? What TA?
What's do they have anything hashtagged in there? No, they don't even have anything.
Yeah, you don't hashtag him.
Oh no.
His name is TA. Let me put TA in and see what comes up.
That's it. Yeah, he one of them where my hug niggas at. Like, yeah.
See what my hug.
Where my hug.
The nigga where my money at. That's that nigga. That nigga take all the bread. Yeah, I can't. This nigga name is TA. Is not gonna pop up. This nigga name.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna pop up.
I mean, let's see TA. Don't put TA the general. So maybe some shit like TA that ain't coming up. I don't. Anybody can find his IG. His name is TA. He used to run with Fat Joe. Anybody can find his IG. I want to know because I want to see if he's talking about Joe on the IG page. Don't know his IG.
It's not in the comments.
Let me see. I'm surprised he didn't comment on it. He should be in the comments. I would think he would be in the comments, right?
Not if he has a case. He shouldn't be.
Yeah, his lawyer might tell him to be quiet and shit. Damn. I don't know.
Let me see. Yeah, Fat Joe looks like I could believe it.
Fat Joe's like what?
He looks like I could believe it. Everything. The pedophilia, the statutory rape, the ex-trafficking.
No. We're gonna get us sued.
It all looks like it looks like he's hiding a lot of lies in that lower eye.
You can't handle the truth.
Allegedly, he's suing broke niggas, so he'll definitely sue me. That nigga ain't playing. That nigga he throwing cases out this bitch.
How lame is that though? You suing people that don't have money.
That nigga. Like, I'm gonna put TA Dixon to see if that shit come up. TA Dixon.
No, he's hiding all those lies under that fat ass eyelid of his that's closed.
That nigga gonna garnish niggas' wages from the fucking from fucking the 9 to 5s and shit. And nigga want 9 to 5 wages and shit. You want nigga 9 to 5?
Yeah, that sounds kind of brokey to me.
Nigga doing some. You know who he remind you of, right?
Nigga said Drake doing it. Let me do it too.
Nah, he's Cardi. He doing some Cardi shit.
Yeah, and what the person's only gonna pay his fucking lawyer fees like Tasha paid Cardi's. That was a waste of time. Literally a waste of time.
Fat Joe, you better off just motherfucking hoping the shit just go away. All these fucking you gonna pay more money than this nigga gonna pay. He probably got a free lawyer because he probably hoping he get a case, get some bread out of this. I can't find this nigga shit.
Well, no, they didn't say who's his attorney. I think you mentioned his attorney, didn't you? Fat Joe said that. I mean, Fat Joe's attorney or somebody's attorney mentioned them. They said that he wasn't telling the truth or some shit. I think you mentioned them, but I think that all of these male celebrities have qualities to do some of these things because they feel like they have money and people got to do whatever they want them to do. So, I mean, I don't know. And y'all got to remember, like, sex trafficking is taking somebody from one place or flying them in from one place and bringing them over here to have sex with them. It don't even have to be rape. It doesn't have to be underage. It's you are transporting somebody over for sex. So I think a lot of them are probably, and listen, don't fly nobody out. When these hoes say they want to be flued out, don't fly these hoes out. Because the one time you were sex trafficking them. So leave them hoes alone. Let them buy their own tickets. If they can't afford it, then y'all don't need no pussy.
We need some pussy.
No, y'all better find it in whatever state or fucking country y'all gonna be in.
Well,
Don't fly them hoes. Don't put them on y'all yacht. You see all them bitches they be having on yachts? All them hoes can say that they were sex trafficked.
Shit. I got some video on it. Hold on, we'll play it.
Yeah, Fat Joe look like he's good for all of that.
Slapped his former hype man with a huge lawsuit, and the accusations flying around are absolutely wild. According to court documents obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, Fat Joe is claiming that his old hype man, a guy named Terrence T.A. Dixon, is trying to shake him down for cash he doesn't deserve.
It might be Terrence Dixon. Instagram.
Joe says that when Dixon didn't get what he wanted, he went nuclear on social media, publicly accusing the rapper of something truly shocking. We're talking about Dixon allegedly claiming on social media that Fat Joe flew a...
Fat Joe, you asked me to you asked me, do I take any accountability? Yes, I do, for watching you mess with underage girls. But I was minding my business and playing my position. At the time, I was young myself, and then I asked, what was you scared to deal with Qaeda? And what did you say? Stop moving around in the streets like you wasn't messing with underage girls. You're going to continue to get this work, Joe. It's okay. You going to just go rest some shit.
16-year-old across state lines for adult relations. And he supposedly posted this alongside a picture of Joe, Diddy, and DJ Khaled. Fat Joe's legal team isn't just pointing fingers at Dixon. They believe these allegations are part of calculated money grab orchestrated by Dixon's lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn. Interestingly, Blackburn is also representing Lil Rodney, one of Diddy's accusers, in a completely separate case. Let's rewind a bit. The lawsuit details how Fat Joe and Dixon started working together way back in 2006. Joe says he offered Dixon a fantastic opportunity to be part of his crew with good pay, travel, and all the perks of being in a superstar's inner circle. He claims this partnership ended good in 2019. Fast forward 6 years, and suddenly Joe says Dixon started airing grievances on social media, claiming he should be paid more for his past work. Then things escalated. Fat Joe says Dixon lawyered up with Blackburn in March and sent a legal demand letter claiming he was a ghostwriter on some of Joe's tracks and wanted compensation. When those demands weren't met, Fat Joe claims Dixon upped the ante by spreading these serious lies about him and even falsely claiming Fat Joe blocked Dixon from getting funding for his own music label. But Tyrone Blackburn isn't backing down. He told TMZ Hip Hop that this new lawsuit from Fat Joe is just covering up an instance that Joe has a lot of explaining to do. Fat Joe is fiercely defending his name, calling these allegations completely false and part of a criminal conspiracy. Between Dixon and his lawyer to extort him, he says he's faced relentless threats, harassment, and defamation, and has taken legal action to expose their misconduct and what he believes is a deceptive and desperate scam. Even Fat Joe's celebrity lawyer, Joe Tacopina, is slamming the allegations, calling them part of a criminal extortion scheme orchestrated by a lawyer who a federal judge recently warned about his conduct in the Diddy case. Tacopina says Fat Joe would not be intimidated by fabricated claims, and they are taking immediate legal action. This is a developing story, and things are clearly heating up between Fat Joe and his former hype man. What do you guys think about what's going on here? Some of the images I posted was from Dixon's Instagram page. You can find him on Instagram at That Strategy. He's been throwing these allegations around since 2023 and just posting his side of the story since then.
You're using fake voice, nigga got a case or something.
And I'm pretty sure he's probably been talking about it a little bit more. But if you want to go check those out, you can. That's where these images came from. But if you made it here this far, guys, make sure you hit.
Yeah.
That is not just paying for no damn private company, all right? It's sex trafficking.
I was listen. I know Diddy. I know Joe is niggas treating Joe like one of these rich niggas out here. Niggas is suing. And niggas, it don't pay to be rich. Only thing I can guarantee being broke is I won't get sued. Niggas are not going to throw no.
That's not even true.
Nigga gonna sue me for what? Change in my pocket? Nigga,
no, I mean, but
I bought a penny jar to
sue you for whatever, and if the judge allows it to go on, then you just shit out of luck, and yeah, your wages will be garnished.
With Joe suing, so it ain't. Hey, the thing is, Joe, he ain't the nigga that want the money. Ain't suing Joe. Well, who's suing? Joe suing, or because
I think Joe is suing him for defamation.
I think he counter suing for what? Loss of money, loss of wages.
The guy probably.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
I think that I don't even know how all, because I did not hear about all that, the sex trafficking and all of that. I just heard that
he's not rich as breath first only $4 million. Nigga, I wish I had that. Give me 3%, 1% of that. Anyway, what you say?
That's when he dies though. That's not liquid. He don't have that right now.
Oh, he don't?
He don't have $4 million. That's if he dies. That's everything that he has, his endorsements, his catalog, whatever else that he's been doing throughout his career. That man probably don't even have 1 million.
Fat Joe? I disagree.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's pretty wealthy. He's out there. He has businesses.
Maybe he has 1 million, but as far as in the bank, what he could take out, he cannot take out no $4 million. That is not your net worth. You cannot take your net worth out.
Yeah. You get businesses eventually. He got businesses. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So once he died,
he got a sneaker store in Manhattan. He's selling sneakers and shit. He got money.
Oh, he does. Well, okay, well, whatever.
That's where he launders his drug money at.
Okay, so
we got to have the joke. He got the. He's known for doing things. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga new name is fucking Fat Popeye.
I want the truth.
Fat Joe, man.
Now, but he may have businesses, but like I said, he don't have $4 million liquid where he could just go to the bank and pull that shit out.
Well, we're gonna find out if he getting sued. I don't know if he's getting sued or he's suing, but if he's getting sued, then he got to open up the books and we got to see what his bank account look like. So we
won't see that.
Well, we won't see that, but whoever's fucking suing him is gonna see that. I don't know.
We won't see that.
It's gonna get information. So they're gonna find out what he's worth. You know what I mean?
And does he really have businesses though? I thought he'd just be sitting up in that chair doing his.
But Joe got to be careful because you're suing this guy because he's calling you a pedophile for rape and all of this. He got to prove it. If he can't prove it, that looks bad on you. So if he can prove it, and you can prove it, you might want to chill. I'm not saying
if he sells everything.
Nigga might keep the files. Nigga might have text messages from 2005. Like I don't know. Nigga, he might have witnesses that might co-sign that. So. You got to be careful. Unless you 100% know you ain't do these things, you got to be relaxed, Joe.
But how are you gonna say unless you know you 100% didn't do these things? You should know whether you did these things or not.
Well, when you drunk, you fuck anything. You can fuck a cow, a miner, a fire hydrant.
We're not gonna make excuses for people who do stupid things when they're drunk.
You put your dick in anything.
If you did it, you did it. Now, if you don't remember, then that's a personal problem. You shouldn't be getting that drunk or that high.
Well, tell Joe. I don't know what Joe was doing back in his heyday. I don't know. He was having a good time.
But that's just like Puff. You trying to blame that shit on
and the Spanish girls,
on the alcohol and on the drugs. You can't do that.
Spanish girls, they look twice their age, so you can't even tell if they fucking 6 or 30. Like they just look different. Their bodies just crazy, like beans and rice and shit. Nigga, Fat Joe don't give a fuck.
He said if he had money, he wouldn't be yelling at his son about the type of car that his son got, and Diddy's son got, telling his son that he ain't got it like that. I don't even pay attention to him, so I don't know. But he has another because I know one of his kids, his son is
autistic.
So I don't know. I really do not pay attention to him. I promise y'all. I scroll past whatever's going on with him. I've been drunk a lot. What are you talking? What does that mean, Kels? So that means that everything that you did while you was drunk makes it okay because you don't remember.
You could blame it on the goose.
You can't blame it. You listen to fucking. You see what happened to Jamie Foxx?
They
tried to take his ass out.
Well,
so don't blame it on the goose.
I'm gonna blame it on the goose. Shit, if I'm getting, especially when I'm.
Oh, okay.
Shit, you gotta blame it on somebody. Shit.
No, sorry. Ignorance is not an excuse. So that's not gonna get you out of that. If anything, it's gonna get you.
No, y'all niggas start suing the liquor companies when y'all get DUIs. All right, it's their fault. Sue the liquor company. But the
liquor company didn't force it down the throat.
It don't matter. They put the shit in the bottle that made it dangerous to make.
So then why are you drinking it if you know it's dangerous?
Oh, I don't know. I'm illiterate. I can't read. I'm on some R. Kelly shit. I can't read. I don't know. I just see a bottle and it says alcohol, and I'm thinking it's gonna be. Whatever.
So is this gonna be your first time drinking or your 100th time drinking?
Oh, well, this bottle I never drunk this before, so I'm suing the company because
that's a damn lie. Niggas don't just start drinking new alcohol.
I need the scientists to step.
It doesn't matter. Alcohol is alcohol. I don't care what the name of it is. The job of alcohol is to get you, well, not to get you fucked up, but people drink to get fucked up.
You're right.
So, messed up. What's the name?
Nigga, is a nigga out. Kel's a nigga right now fucking his dog. Nigga, he fucked up on some Patron. And nigga got blue balls. Nigga told the dog, "Come in, nigga. I gotta holler at you."
What you mean? Who did that?
I don't know. Somebody fucked the dog though on a drunk mission.
In real life?
I don't know. I'm just making an example. I'm sure they did.
Because he had that here. He said, "Who has sex with an animal or a faucet?"
He asking me. I don't know. He's saying that it can't happen. I'm telling niggas it's fucking dogs. Niggas.
I don't know.
Just fucking anything moving. Nigga fuck a cockroach. This shit big enough, nigga. Put this cock in this cockroach, nigga.
Wow.
Take this cockroach. Cock this cockroach.
What is happening?
I don't know. We talking about Fat Joe.
I think you're drunk.
I'm not drunk yet. I'm tipsy. But Fat Joe's suing niggas. Damn, Fat Joe, you ain't black no more, nigga. You ain't part of the hood no more. I want all my people right now watching this.
Fat Joe was never black.
Go to Fat Joe Instagram and say you a sellout, nigga, because you suing, man. You suing.
Don't send people over to harass him. What's wrong with you?
Don't say I sent you. Just doing your own mission. But go to his page and say you a sellout, brother.
Ew. They had Nutella on their dicks, not peanut butter.
Fat Joe, you a nigga. How you sell that? That's some bitch shit, nigga. What happened to the streets, Joe, nigga?
I'm trying to figure that out too, Kels.
Gangsters don't snitch, Joe. You are snitching you supposed to be Fat Joe the gangster, and you going to court because the nigga said you had sex with underage women, nigga. A gangster don't do that, nigga. That black nigga should be laying in the ocean, like floating in the ocean, nigga. Because you that nigga. Like that's how you take care of shit if you a gangster, nigga. Gangsters don't sue. They don't sue. I'm sorry. Gangsters don't sue, and if you know you ain't do that.
What's that disclaimer? What does it say? Truth be told, does not
gangsters don't sue.
Does not condone violence.
Put the face, boots the ass, fist the face. You gotta see that nigga in the street, nigga.
I think seriously though, I think that's what should happen. Like if the nigga's broke, if he don't have no money, just
ain't got no money, nigga for nothing. Nigga see that nigga in the street and beat his ass to a confession.
I think like that's the same thing that the guy should have did with ASAP Rocky. Y'all should have just fought and got over it and moved on. Either stay friends or move the fuck on.
Everybody should fight, nigga. Fighting is the new testimony, nigga. Get the truth out, nigga. Put niggas in gloves on and let them fight. What do them baddies be doing? They fight and beat them bitches' asses. They be fighting all the time. What you think they doing? Beating the truth
Leo
out.
said he's not leaning back no more. He's bending over.
Gotta relax. Gotta relax. Gotta relax, son.
It's just a whole bunch of
the truth
in the industry. And I wish y'all would stop because it's always the big, like all these big niggas. Like what y'all doing moaning and groaning with other big grown ass men and young girls. Like y'all just look nasty.
And he's married, Fat Joe, so this is kind of bad because it looks bad on him because it's like he's cheating, right?
They all cheat though.
Yeah, but he's married though. Somebody got to know.
They do be married, and that's like their agreement. As long as them hoes stay bagged up, nails done, hair done, they got they clothes and big houses and cars and shit. They fuck who you want.
Shit.
I want the truth.
Bro.
Listen, we got to keep him. Joe's the one suing. He's not being sued. He's suing. I don't know what he's suing for. I don't know what amount he's suing for. I know what amount you're gonna get. This makes no sense, but
well, you don't know until like the case starts, because when Cardi sued Tasha, we didn't know how much it was until the end, until the judge gave that.
Tasha had to pull out her. Yeah, Tasha had to open. Yeah, Tasha had to come out of pockets. But
Tasha only came out. She is only coming out to pay Cardi's attorney fees. That's what all that shit only added up to her attorney fees.
Oh, that's perfect. She talk Cardi breaks even, and she can't talk about Cardi no more. So that worked for Cardi. She and Cardi had to come out of her pocket. It might happen the same thing with Joe. This nigga might have to pay all of Joe fees. He'll learn his lesson, and he ain't gonna talk about Joe again. He got to set an example. It's kind of bitch.
But I think that should go both ways, though. I don't think that Tasha should be able to talk about Cardi either.
Tasha don't talk about Cardi. I haven't heard Tasha.
I mean, I don't think Cardi should be able to talk about Tasha.
She ain't even thinking about Tasha. When last time Cardi talked about Tasha?
Even if she wanted to put it in her music, I don't think that she should be able to do that.
Well, I mean, listen, I don't think she's gonna do that. I think Cardi B got what she got, and she can't keep it moving. And Tasha got what she got. She got a lesson. So it is what it is, you know. And it's like Homeboy. I bet you Homeboy won't bring Joe up, won't talk Joe out of his mouth no more. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? Or you could do all those interviews and get paid for them interviews. That money can go right to Joe pockets. So it is what it is. That's you gonna get money in the table. You're gonna take some cash and put it in your pocket, put in that shit in your house, in your shoebox, nigga. It is what it is.
I think I don't know. I like these people swear like they're so big. Ignore the shit. If it's like if it's not true, ignore it.
It's hard to ignore somebody saying you fucking with.
It makes you look bad. You look bad.
You want to ignore it? The nigga saying you fucking a 4-year-old. You want to ignore it? You want to take it to court? It's all right. They don't believe that. Niggas want to believe it. They want to believe it.
Yeah, they want to believe it, but
sex with a tender boy, a tenderoni, nigga. Nah,
listen, your fans are your fans, you know. So if they
tell that to Diddy, tell that to Diddy, tell that to share.
He still got mad support. You don't see the you didn't see the comments under his like his pictures and shit like that. He still has a lot of support.
That's Diddy putting that there. That's him.
No, it's not.
How many accounts he made? How many accounts he's making in prison right now? That's what he's doing. Is making false fake accounts in prison and putting fake
make up shit. Well, he probably does have a cell phone.
That nigga Diddy putting mad fake accounts in prison, trying to get fucking likes and positive reactions possible. Nigga back against the wall. Nigga about to go to court.
His back is not against the wall. His chest maybe.
Oh shit! Oh, wait.
Not like they backs against the wall.
Oh God!
You rather hold the wall up.
Messy. Anyway, ain't much to talk about with Joe shit. I just know Joe. At the end of the day, I think you're kind of a diva to doing that shit. But you know, if that's how you want to teach a lesson, you got to teach a lesson. I think them lessons should be taught in the street because you a street nigga. You know what I mean? You ain't a civilian, right? Are you a civilian?
Is he really a street nigga?
He been in shit, a fat nigga in the street. That nigga been in the streets for a minute.
I don't know. Is he a thug? Is he like he's like a liar to me. I don't think that he's ever done anything that he's ever said. Y'all want to talk shit about
makes sense. What up?
About Jadakiss. I don't think that Fat Joe ever lived that life.
They didn't kiss her. The good boys. They're the good little boys.
I think that Fat Joe was just a fat butterball growing up, and people was probably just scared of him for his weight and shit like that and his height. I don't think he was really tearing shit up in the streets.
You call question his gangster, so you just
I am. I don't see it in him.
Of what he done in his past. Like you just throwing that shit up. You just don't have any. You're not jacking that. You ain't believing none of that shit.
Nope.
But you believe Jadakiss.
I didn't say I believe Jadakiss.
I know. They all these niggas is all good boys. Like I said, all these hood niggas that be rapping, we talked about this. They're all good boys. They just living another nigga's life.
Was rapping what was in Big Pun's book, and once he got to the last page, that was the end of the book.
They closed the book, said I ain't gangster no more. Nigga, Pun dead.
No, it was nothing else. After he made songs out of Pun's verses, if that's it, and then he's like, damn, why he didn't write more? No, we didn't.
What is that?
We didn't find it.
Now, yo, what's
I looked for it under his name, and it's not him.
What's this page, Sense? If you know it, let me know. I want to pull it up. I want to read. I want to look at this page and see what he's talking about. If you got his page, pull up. I appreciate that. Not pull up, but pull it up and put it in the chat. I want to pull it up. Pull up.
So Sassy Shannon Sharp tells someone to shut the fuck up.
Wait. Oh, that's what he said. That strategy. Okay.
Oh, that's his page.
I'm thinking you talking about some other shit. You gotta.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Huh?
I thought you talking about Fat Joe was doing strategy.
Ooh, good research. Thank you.
All right, man. You high. So you want them quiet ones in the chat that just want to jump out. Okay.
Go look at it real quick.
You're gonna pull it up right now. That's strategy. All right. Wait, how you spell that shit? I can't see it. Spell it for me.
Oh my gosh.
I got the screen up. I can't see it.
STRATEG.
Start from the beginning.
THATS.
Space?
No,
all
not
right.
on Instagram.
All right.
STRATGY.
Go on and talk. STR.
ATEGY.
I don't know. That's it, dog. It ain't coming up. Hold on a second. No, ain't. You sure that's it? That ain't coming up. That's his page. That's his page. Hashtag TA the Legend. Yo, you can find it. TA the Legend. Let me find it. Hold on a second. TA the Legend. And tag TA. He's watching it.
Yes.
Let me see. All right. Hold on a second. I put TA the Legend. Oh shit, did I spell it right? Oh, sorry, I spelled that shit wrong.
Okay, hold on. When you hashtag it,
I put TA the Legend. Ain't none of that shit come up. His shit come up.
yeah, there was some female. Okay, so hold on. You had what was that you was looking at? What
That's strategy. You spelled it right to me?
No, so then take out one S. So take out one of the S's.
Spell it again. THAT.
STR.
Oh, STR.
ATEGY.
All right, there we go.
Are you ready?
Wait, this thing got 1,000 followers? That's it? This is real page? I don't think this thing might have a fake page. Well, let's see. What up? Cuban off the books. Let's see what he's talking about. Hold on.
Cuban Link be talking his shit too, but he been talking his shit for years. Thank you.
So the way the Lord Jamar song came about, Choke No Joke reached out to me and he was like, "Yo, Lord Jamar got a song. He's getting Cuban on it. You should get on that." Like I said, all right, whatever. I did it on the strength of Choke, right? So shout out to Choke No Joke. He bridged that. So I hollered that. He gave me the number. I hollered at Lord Jamar. I did Lord Jamar's shit in 2 days, right? Got it back to him. Lord, he's going crazy. He's like, all right, now I'm waiting for Cuban. He sent Cuban, sent me the song. I said, damn, Cuban went crazy on this. Pun came down. Hold up. Pun came down from the heavens and helped Cuban write his verse. He went bananas on this shit, right? So the nigga Lord was like, yo, this shit is fire, TA. We going to. I said, so Lord, the way you do this, right? The way we market this song, right? Instead of just blasting the song, let's just shoot a video and don't blast the song. Let the video rack up on the numbers and then we blast the song. So that was the plan. But then, Lord Jamar, you broke my heart, my brother. So Lord was giving me and Cuban a runaround. He was saying that, yo, my van, my car's in the shop, you know, this, that, and the third. So I even offered them. I said, yo, listen, we could get you a rental car and you could get your equipment. He's like, nah, you don't understand. It's a whole team. You know, I need my car. So, you know, Mike went by. I'm like, yo, Lord, what's up? What's good? Yo, the car. He laughing. Yo, TA, the car. I'm like, yo, Lord, Lord, it's taking too long. 2 months go by. Then he hit me with the, a bag, this, that, and wait for, we're going to get a bag. We're going to get paid for this. So I chill another month. So now I'm on them. So now I'm on them. Now I'm like, yo, Lord, what's up, bro? Yeah. He's like, nah, yo, you know, I'm going to be real. My team don't think it's a good idea.
From the time that he asked you, right, to do the song, to the time that we up now, how long has that been?
It's probably been about 3 months, man.
3 months. Remember this, 3 months.
Yeah. So one of Joe's affiliates called Lord Jamar and like politely threatened him, telling him like, yo, you know, you gotta apologize to Joe. And Lord was like, yo, but why am I apologizing? Yo, but for what? I didn't do nothing. So homie politely threatened Lord Jamar. Lord was like, yo, I'm not apologizing to Joe. So nigga was like, yo, listen, you know you're gonna bump into people down the road at an event somewhere, bro. And you know, I guess he took Lord Jamar's heart, right? Guess he took his heart a little bit or whatever. So you know that phone call that ended like that. And then when I spoke to Lord the last time, he was like, yo, my people telling me, he said Pooba told him don't do it. It's not a good look for you, your career, and the timing is too late. And Pooba, from what I'm hearing, Pooba's cool with Fat Joe. So I'm like, oh, it makes sense now.
I was in the
so Joe got his ways. Joe got his ways of getting the people. So Lord Jamal tried to pull away from the song. He was like, yo, I don't want. I say, yo, fuck that. You stand on the song. He was like, nah, TA, nah. I said, you stand on. He's like, what Cuban to say? I say, I can't really speak for Cuban, but I know Cuban is gonna feel the same way. You stand on the song. This is a Ukraine-Russia war, and now that the NATO and the US is funding us with the javelins and all of the weapons that we need to support us, right? You want to back out and go to Mexico and hide on the tunnel somewhere. Nah, you in this war. You're gonna stay on the song. So he's like, yo, just take me off. You and Cuban can have the song. I say, yeah, that'll be nice. We want to keep the song, but you stand on the song. So that's how we got to that point, man. And then you know, me and Cuban called and we spoke to him on a 3-way.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. They was talking to each other like that. So now it makes sense to me when I got on the 3-way because TA was hit me up. I was sleeping. I was like 5 in the afternoon. And he was calling me out. I didn't see it. Then I took a bath, whatever. And then I don't know where calls me. So I called, pick up, and Lord was like, "What you want to pick up?" This TA was like, "What you don't pick up for me though?" I was like, "My bad, my woke up." Right. So now I'm
That's
like,
a fact.
with both of these, on the phone,
on the same line,
and he telling me this news, like I like this was already. I was already telling T. I was like, "Yo, man, they getting to him." He's like, "Nah, Q, don't think that way." I'm trying to put him on, right? I've been through this, right, Q? But he's like, nah. I said, "No, I'm thinking positive,
right?
But I know how it works, man. Something is wrong. Nigga didn't put it out. Yeah, he's talking about a car that he get the fuck out of here. I don't believe that.
On that,
you know what I'm saying? We don't believe that, but he's still with the positive. So I'm over here like this. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not gonna. You know,
I said give him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, give him the benefit of it. But Cuban was on it. He was on it. He was on it now. He was on it. He was like, yo, TA, I've been here. I seen this show before. But all right, TA, if you feel like he's not gonna do that.
That's not because I want to throw negative out. I want him and me now to think positive about what the fuck we could do against that. I don't give a fuck what Lord is doing.
Right.
So,
you know what I'm saying? Lord never made me, never break me. Can never.
Right.
So I don't depend on people. That's just me. But now I understand his, like, he's just coming through it. He's going through what I'm going through. I'm telling you. I'm trying to fuck guide him in my mind. Like,
right.
Oh, we don't need that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever. We do need him because we wanted his platform.
Yeah, you want the support.
Nah, you want to know what it is, Cuban? Fuck that, man. You the one. He brought us together.
Yeah, I respect that. That's what I'm saying. I respect that part.
He brought us together. Let's be real.
Even though you already know, Panda Chop should have brought us together.
Oh yeah, Panda been asking
Panda should have brought it together
for this a year ago,
but
it ain't happened.
Lyrically, no, Lord brought us together but because he was in hot water with the Fat Beluga. He was the one that needed help.
That's the part that's got me twisted real quick. Let me just throw 2 cents in. So here's a man that's pretty much spearheading the now division on top of Fat Joe's blunder of a statement. But you got Lord Jamal who's spearheading the FBA movement on top of Tariq Nasheed, right? Yeah, Lord Jamal, right on top of Tariq Nasheed. And backing down ultimately to what he would consider the guest or visitor of hip hop,
which is me.
But I'm saying ultimately he's backing down to Fat Joe because people are coming on his behalf.
Yep.
So
There's more for Joe.
Yo, go eat your little fucking steak and fucking little.
Anytime, TA, you good, bro. If you want to chime in, any other, hell
no. Unless
just holler, bro. It's all love.
Next
time,
love. Nah.
I got you. I appreciate that. Hey, yo, Cuban, you fucking private Ryan, Cuban. Shut the fuck up, man.
Yo,
talk too much.
I love you, you ugly fucking Derek.
Appreciate that.
How much shit I gotta go through to live and learn?
I'm looking at this shit. This is him with the Fat Joe. Gyro. Cuban Lincoln T. Oh, it's a song. You want to hear the song? The Distant Fat Joe?
Oh, I was on mute. No, I was reading. No.
You don't want to hear the song?
No, because we don't know if they're going to take this shit down for them.
They're not going to say shit.
I believe you.
It's Instagram.
I think that it was the people around him, no. He got that a post. It says, this nigga Dre was really having a sexual relationship with a minor. I can't make this shit up. Fat Joe had a full-fledged relationship with Nikki, who was underage. These niggas are terrible. Damn, Dre, that's what you was doing in the studio with that underage girl all those nights alone. Fat Joe knew Dre was having sex with the underage girl because Joe was the guy telling him, calm down, we're going to take care of it. The girl is from Miami. She sing and her brother played the piano.
I want the truth.
I don't know who the fuck Dre is, but I don't know if it's Dre 6'7" or just Dre and he was 6'7". I don't know. But the only Dre that I could think about that Fat Joe was hanging with was
Dre.
Yeah.
Uy, I just got a flip.
The fuck? Fat Joe is mad. Right there. His whole page is dedicated to shitting on Fat Joe.
That's why he only probably got like 1,000 because he's only got 53 pictures. I mean 53. Oh no, this goes all the way down to 20. Let me see. Last year. No, 2023 was his first post. It says, Fat Joe, Milwaukee was scary and it was your fault. Should I go into detail? Then he also has a picture on top where he was like, that's the picture where they got kidnapped when they was in Africa.
With this one?
No, is that it? Hold on. No, second row, third picture. Go all the way up.
Which way?
No, all the way up. Go back out. Like all the way up. Go all the way. Pasta. All the way. Second is the second. Right down. Right there. Second row, the third picture.
Second. Oh, this one.
He's This was in Africa when we got kidnapped. My facts are 100. Fat Joe, don't never forget. I kept you breathing. The people you see with him now left him for dead. Only suckers do sucker shit. He said, Ja Rule, you remember this day, right? And then he and then he added 2 other people.
I want the truth.
Shit. Nigga T in.
I don't know. He been talking about this, seems like for a while.
Nigga spilling the tea on the T on the TS.
Nigga even got Hassan Campbell. Like, you don't get no points for having Hassan Campbell.
Your man told you.
Hold up. So basically, what he was using you for was to recruit the females.
Absolutely.
Instead of pushing your music.
We might get
this on tonight. Always. Everywhere we went.
All right, so what happened?
We standing in the lobby. Shorty got a short skirt on. Your man Joe.
Oh, it is.
And throws it up her skirt and grab her whole jump off, bro. Like grabbed it though, like it aggressively though, like let me get that. And she jumped and turned around, and the nigga was just looking at her. I was in disbelief. I looked, and she was just like, "Oh, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom." And I just was like shaking my head. Shorty went in the bathroom. She'd been in there 20 minutes. She never came out. She never came out. Shorty been in the bathroom 20 minutes. So niggas go in the bathroom looking for her. The window was up. So I guess she went through the window, right? We go in the parking lot. We looking for her. I was just like, damn, yo. Shorty's going right to police. I already had the guts. I went to my room. Probably like 30 minutes later, they call my phone. Yo, police coming to your room. I'm like, yeah. They was like, yeah, the girl say that, niggas have sexually assaulted her. Which Joe did sexually assault Shorty, man. If it wasn't for Fat Joe, we wouldn't be in that situation. So So the cops came to my room. He's like, yo, Joe sexually assaulted me. He grabbed me. And your man Joe just...
Hold up. So basically what he was using you for was to recruit the females.
Absolutely.
Instead of pushing your music.
Absolutely. Always. Everywhere we went.
All right, what happened?
We're standing in the lobby. Shorty got a short skirt on. Your man Joe takes his whole hand, his whole arm, and throws it up her skirt and grabs her whole jump off, bro. Like, grabs it, though. Like, it aggressively, though. Like, let me get that. And she jumped and turned around, and the nigga was just looking at her. I was in disbelief. I looked, and she was just like, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom. And I just was like shaking my head. Shorty went in the bathroom. She'd been in there 20 minutes. She never came out. She never came out. Shorty been in the bathroom 20 minutes. So niggas go in the bathroom looking for her. The window was up. So I guess she went through the window, right? We go in the parking lot. We looking for her. I was just like, damn, yo. Shorty's going right to police. I already had the guts. I went to my room. Probably like 30 minutes later, they call my phone. Yo, police coming to your room. I'm like, yeah. They was like, yeah, the girl say that, niggas have sexually assaulted her. Which Joe did sexually assault Shorty, man. If it wasn't for Fat Joe, we wouldn't be in that situation. So the cops came to my room. He's like, yo, Joe sexually assaulted me. He grabbed me. And your man Joe just...
Hold up. So basically what he was using you for was...
Remember, I don't believe Fat Joe, because the nigga, he's just be saying mad shit. He had an album with fucking Biggie, or like he just be saying shit. But there is what's the video? It says he just be fucking lying. Okay, so I think the video, I don't know if this is the video that you was talking about, but if you go down to, hold on. Scroll down. It's one of when his son was on some reality show, I guess. Scroll down. Let me see. Keep going. All right, stop. Right, and you see where it says legend in the middle? Yeah. The one on the right, on to the right. No, the next one. Go out. Yeah.
I just got so much on my mind. Like what? What's up? It's just because, ever since I could remember, I wanted to make music. Now it's like the single is ready, and my pop trying to stop all the resources.
Dealing with my dad right now, the vast amount of things that aren't happening for me is like so disgusting.
Like, I ain't know the week that the single done, they gonna stop all the money and act like you ain't with us no more. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's like, I'm a grown man. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I hold my own. I'm in these streets on my own. Right. And I always been that way. Right. I ain't never even called myself Fat Joe's son. My whole been about me my whole life. I feel like I ain't even care about Fat Joe. I'm appalled. I'm shocked.
Maybe from what you were telling me earlier about him wanting you at the store.
I just got so much on.
Read the caption. I took it off my some shit about me.
Joe, you sucker. This is coming out. Your son Ryan Mouth. The only thing he wanted to do was music, but you blow the bag on your wife who cheated on you so many times. You give her what she wants, then let her. Your workers at your store up NYC fire your son. Notice I said your store because they can't make that move without your content. Nigga had his son working at a shoe store.
Well, it was his sneaker store.
Nigga, how your son working at the shoe store? Nigga, you Fat Joe. Nigga, you about to give your son some fucking money. Nigga, you about to be yo. I see. This is some sucker shit. I'm from the Bronx.
His kid not supposed to work.
Not at the shoe store.
Yeah, I'm definitely not taking up for him, but I think that just because.
And my father, Fat Joe, I'm not working at no shoe store. Fat Joe, watching this, you got to open invitation to come to my show. Please pull up. I'm saying, what you saying?
Is he? I mean, if the boy wanted to do music, I don't see why he didn't just let him do music. But I mean, if that was a job that landed in his lap.
Nigga, it's easy not to help people. You understand how easy it is when you got the power, you don't want to help. It's easy not to help people than to help people. And then when they don't succeed,
It's always easier not to help people when you have money.
No. I'm gonna sum it up for you. When you, and I'm gonna put it in context, and you won't understand what I'm saying. When you know your son is not good, and you help him, and you know he's not good, the help is going to equal more help and more help and more help. If he was good and I help you one time, you're going to go to the ceiling, the sky. But if you're trash, I got to continuously help you. No one wants to waste money on something that's not worth it. And no disrespect, Fat Joe, but you got to tell your son the truth. He's not good.
But nobody told Fat Joe the truth. He's not good.
Well, he had a writer. His son don't have a writer. His son don't have no one helping.
And that's probably why Fat Joe didn't want him rapping, because he couldn't write for him.
Well, hey. Exactly. Well, Sonny, the gene, there's no rap skills in the genes, so it didn't pass on to the son. Fat Joe, he gets writers. His son, he needs some writers. There's not talent in that. It's not talent in them genes. So it is what it is. Pun's son can rap his ass off. Now that's talent. Now that was passed down. Now this is no talent in Joe.
Well, that's probably why he was mad at Pun's wife, because she wouldn't give him Pun's son's book for his son. He had Pun's book. He thought that his son deserved Pun's son's book.
Say that say it 3 times. Pun's not that.
Pun's son's book. Pun's son's book.
Pun's son book. Pun's son book. It's like a dish, a Korean dish. Give me some Pun's. Give me a Pun's son book. Extra gravy.
A large.
Fat Joe, don't get me wrong. Your son looks like he can't rap. He just looks like he just not. It just. He looks like he should be in the shoe store giving out a size 8 Jordans. Like,
who's that? Is that Fat Joe's daughter? Who's that?
That's probably a girl that want to suck some famous cock to get to the top.
Gosh. This is some reality show these kids was on.
You know damn well they made you talk about Fat Joe. You had to, for you to say on that show, you had to put your father into that bus. Damn.
Maybe that was his storyline, that he didn't have a relationship with his father.
That's sad. That's a sad thing. He must show more love to the autistic kid than you.
Well, I think the autistic is that's the reason why he got a divorce. Or no, the lady left him. The mother of that kid left him.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, she didn't. Yeah, she didn't want the kids, and he did. Well, he lied so fucking much. I don't know, but that's what he said. So he said he'd been taking care of that little boy since birth by himself. But look, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I do, unfortunately, I believe that whatever that man said was going on, Pun did, and he just has to prove it. He got to prove it. But actually, he doesn't have to prove it, because he is not taking him to court. Fat Joe is taking him to court.
Mm-hmm. He got to prove it.
Well, he just has to be quiet. He doesn't have to prove it. He just basically would have to be quiet, right?
I guess.
Pun has to, because Pun would have to prove that he didn't do it, just like Cardi had to prove that she didn't have herpes. She had to, go get a doctor's note.
I want the truth.
Good luck, Fat Joe. I hope you're not a pedophile, nigga. Hope you're taking your big dick. You could just say you were fat, nigga. I'm sorry. I'm to say Fat Joe, not fat fuck Joe. I meant to say no, you didn't, John. Sorry, man. It's too late. You can't retract that. You can't retract that. Spell check. Don't put fuck over fat, nigga. You meant to say fuck Joe. It's all right. He ain't watching. We won't tell you. I won't tell you. Won't tell. If TA is lying, he'll lose the suit, right? TA has a lawyer though, Tyrone Blackburn.
Yeah, and it's so I don't think that it's on TA to prove anything. It's for Fat Joe to prove that it didn't happen. Because he's taking him to court.
Now, what Fat Joe gonna do right now? He's gonna call all these minors that he was fucking with and give them a bag to shut the fuck up and don't say nothing. He could pay the right people not to come out. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what happened with that 13-year-old girl with Jay-Z and Puffy.
They probably did. Fat Joe gonna give her $100K and tell her to shut up. Don't say your age. Don't mention you was with me, and that's it. This young man, if you don't got power, you can't beat a lawsuit. You can't beat a case if you don't got the power. If you don't got the chips, and to put the right, you can't. You're not gonna be able to
And then you have some people that just won't say anything. Like look at the young girl that that Drake was kissing on the stage. She said that she doesn't feel he did anything wrong. Even if he's, he on stage, he said he feels guilty and then, proceeded to kiss her 4 times. So everybody's not going to come forward.
You think Usher
everybody doesn't need the bag.
They don't. Some people just want to be left alone.
Yeah.
So
because they just want to hoe.
Yeah.
They just want to hoe in peace.
Can I suck a dick in peace?
No, you can't. I hope that you don't.
Not me. I'm Kanye. I told him in the Kanye.
Yeah, but if somebody wants to clip that's all that they're getting.
Well, I'm sure if I get famous, they'll clip it. I know I made it when they clip it. When someone posts that on Instagram, I know I made it. So post it. It's all good. I'll allow you to do it. I won't edit the show.
A dick in peace. Ew, you gotta have white nail polish on.
Pause. Making sense. Pause. Yeah. I ain't like this when you sucking that dick.
Trying to take the pubes from in between his teeth.
Kanye said, "It's like this cousin dick." He said, "Fuck it, I don't got no morals."
Misa Hilton's lawyer.
Oh, I took it down. I'm bringing it back. I don't know how I did that. I hit the wrong button. This is all right. Wait a second. Go ahead.
Misa Hilton's lawyer says the $5 million lawsuit wasn't what caused her and Mary J. Blige to fall out. Oh my gosh.
Yesterday when we were recording the podcast and he agreed to do a live conversation for the podcast or record an interview actually. And surprisingly, the person I talked to hadn't even, like they had been in the shuffle of things, didn't even know it was happening. So I just sent them some information. I haven't heard back from them.
Part of Mary's team didn't know what was going on?
The person I spoke to didn't know at all. I actually sent over, some background information, some articles for them so that if they wanted to, they could make a statement.
That's crazy. They was just together at the Heart of a Woman Summit I hosted just last year, like months ago.
We get into that. So let's talk about first, he spoke to me on their relationship and why all of this is happening.
And it's very unfortunate that this had to go down like this because Misa tried every possible avenue in terms of trying to amicably resolve this with Mary, directly with Mary's camp. But unfortunately, and it's unbeknownst to us, why Mary J. Blige and why her camp completely cut off, Miss Hilton. And I can tell you, this Votto lawsuit isn't why their friendship.
I got a call back from Misa Hilton.
Died. Misa's confused. And Misa's tried to reach out to Mary. We did not want this in the media.
Yeah, so from what he is explained to us, Misa Hilton was allegedly like blindsided by the fall off of their relationship, which is also very odd because they've been friends for decades. So in the midst of that, what actually started happening was small things with Votto. So he was being invited to, like little private gatherings. There were conversations that were being had with him about like, if you leave her as management, allegedly, if you leave her as management and come over here, we can get you more money. But until you do that, we're not going to do certain things for you, allegedly. And also he has this new album out, or this new album he's trying to release that they're alleging Mary will not let release because he won't leave Misa as management.
Question: when Misa is suing Mary for this money, is she suing for what she thought the Votto album would make, or is that what they spent on the project, the $5 million?
It's an accumulation of things. So it's what he would have made from appearances, because he actually does shows and stuff and opens up, I'm assuming, for Mary.
Died. Misa's confused,
according to this attorney. What the music would have made, bookings, all of that. She also alleges in this lawsuit that there are certain bookings and things that he gets because he's Mary J. Blige's artist. That
I had no idea he was Mary J. Blige's artist.
Yeah, when I heard the music, I assumed, because you started hearing Votto on a bunch of Mary joints and Mary on a bunch of Votto joints, so I assumed they were working closely somehow, some way.
Let's take a listen to more information on her trying to reach out before and the fact that he was signed to Mary. Before it got to this point where you're saying that this is happening, how much correspondence and what did you guys want out of that correspondence?
The first thing that we always do in situations like this is we'll send over what we call an LOI, a letter of intent. Before we did that, though, what we did was we reached out personally. I reached out to her legal team. We know who they are, and we got zero response. And the way that we wanted to do this was, yes, in terms of a settlement. I mean, let's be honest here. Votto, I understand that maybe in 2025, that maybe he's not as relevant as he was prior. But
goddamn, somebody telling the
truth. He's not signed to an independent label.
That's what I said yesterday.
He signed to,
according to this attorney,
Mary J. Blige.
See, and I'm glad the lawyer said that, because I'm just asking questions strictly from a business perspective.
Right.
Did Votto ever make Cam $5 million? I don't know. Did Votto ever make Khaled $5 million? I don't know. So I'm just like, where did they get this $5 million?
Well, you know, sometimes when they ask,
what would
you
Misa
don't
and
know.
Mary, why
then
would
shut
Misa and
the
Mary
hell
think that a Votto album would make them $5 million? I'm just asking respectfully from a business perspective.
well, you know, sometimes when they ask, they over ask because usually it's a negotiation. So maybe that's what the over ask is. But for somebody,
cool.
And they also include attorney fees and like all the fees of like just having to bring this suit and like all of that. But also too, remember I told you yesterday they were talking now in the lawsuit. Misa is also talking about the emotional distress and just different things that she's had to endure. And I'm assuming, you know, as a business person, she's taking a hit because you promising this artist to be there and do certain things. So she's anticipating numbers.
This is silly. I mean, for them to be such close friends, like it should never have gotten to this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I asked how was Misa doing now because of that. Like,
Mary,
take a listen.
she's more upset of the relationship. It's like all of a sudden you have a sister that you've been with forever, and 40 years later, all of a sudden your sister stops talking to you, and you have no reason why.
Yeah, but you don't escalate that with a lawsuit.
Yeah, you can't be mad at somebody for not wanting them to be your friend. Like you can't sue me for that. But now the business part, you can.
I was about to say
that should even be a conversation. In my talking point.
So I was going to ask y'all, like when doing business with friends, like a friend like this, if it got to a point where she's not responding, she's being told, you know, Misa's being told, you know, the album's not going to come out allegedly. She got business lined up for Votto, no matter how big or small, and it's messing with her business because she has an entertainment company. Do you sue or do you just let it go because that's your friend of 30 plus years?
There are no permanent friends or enemies when it comes to business, but I mean this respectfully. I'm like, we really gonna fall out over a Votto album?
Yeah.
Wow. Like a Votto album?
Take a listen.
She's more upset of the relationship. It's like
he didn't get enough when somebody
Didn't I tell you no one checking for a fucking Votto album?
punched him in his head before. Stop saying that. People,
No one's checking for a Votto album. $5 million for a Votto album? I thought maybe a Mub Votto.
She just told you that it's not just the music. They just said it's not just the music.
Anyone out there listening? Y'all checking for a Votto album? Y'all got your calendars marked down for Votto release date? Don't be scared to come to this camera.
I don't think that anybody knew because there is no release date. But say if he did come out with a single and it was on social media and it was good, people are probably most likely going to TikTok to it and stream it. Votto, he has supporters, and I'm sure that those fans and supporters that went elsewhere while he wasn't around, they'll come back. If the song is nice, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna put it on my playlist. It's not that I'm checking for him, but I just, you know, people know that Votto's not a bad rapper.
This nigga community.
I don't. And who's checking for Mary music though? What songs are they on together?
Serious? Mary?
What music are you checking for Mary?
Mary has a catalog. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about right now. What new music? Because
I don't know. Nobody cares. She's living off her albums. And I'm like, what? They don't. Nobody has
they have new music together.
Khaled, Mary and Votto?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Because what music was Votto ever on of Mary's?
I don't know. I never heard a Mary and Votto track.
They just said that they're both on each other's music. That's what I'm saying. They both are supposed to have music coming out.
Might Google it because I never heard of Votto.
I'm not. It's not that serious, honestly.
Exactly. You don't care. Don't give a fuck.
Again, if the song is nice, I will listen to it. But no, of course, nobody's checking for somebody who has been out of the limelight, and we don't think that they're gonna come back. Like of course, we forgot about them.
We all forgot about Votto.
But if he comes back, then that's like Red Cafe. People say, who's checking for Red Cafe? Red Cafe is a dope ass artist, and if he was to come out with music and it was hot, people gonna listen.
Votto better take advantage of this. This
of what?
This is this interest in him because it's
not okay. But where are people getting that him and Mary have a relationship?
I thought he's fucking Mary, but but then he cleared it up. It was a security guard, so I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought it was fucking.
Wait, what's a security guard? Mary and the security guard is messing with each other. Her and her security guard.
I thought it was in Votto and Mary. That's why I got confused.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what the hell does like Votto and Mary fucking Votto? Like, she gotta grow up. But yeah, I don't think.
Mary gotta grow up. Mary fucking got no kids. Mary a bit. She could be on. She fuck as much as she would.
Nah, she can fuck as much as she want, but why you like going damn near 20 years, 25 years younger than you?
Well, I don't even know 25 years younger than Mary.
How old is Mary?
Mary by 54, 55. I mean, Votto got to be in his 40s. I mean, it ain't that much of an age difference.
He's still a young nigga. Like, Mary, get a grip. Go get a grown ass man. Go get a grown ass man who already has money.
Mary,
like somebody that's already settled and like retired or some shit.
I can't fuck no one that can't dance. And Mary, Mary, you gotta learn. Don't fuck a bitch that can't dance. It's bad. It's like she got.
Is she still paying her husband?
Oh, you know that. I'm sure she is. Until he gets married.
There's no limit to that on that? Like she has to pay forever?
Until he get married. That's how it works. Until you get married, she has to support him.
That's wild.
That's smart. That's the game.
No, that is wild.
She got played.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. Even when you broke, get a prenup.
Wendy and Mary are being played.
Yeah, Wendy's husband did her dirty.
They should drop an album because they both being played. They're being played big time.
Footage surfaces of Shannon Sharpe. Oh, okay, I read that already. Why you keep saying that?
Shannon told somebody to shut the fuck up. I want Sean. We gotta figure out who he said it to. Hold on.
I heard from two teams. Guess what the two teams that called me Ocho say? What's your phone number? Where you gonna be?
Who that?
Shut the fuck up. Next door.
Tell me this. He don't know how to lie.
He got Tourette's. Maybe he got Tourette's.
No, he does. Can you stop making things up for these people? You are giving them shit to tell the fucking judge.
Cincinnati won.
I
only heard from two teams. Guess what the two teams that called me Ocho say? What's your phone number? Where you gonna be?
Who that?
Shut the fuck up. Next door. Cincinnati.
Wait, what's the rest of it?
The Bengals was one. I only heard from two teams. Guess what the two teams that called me Ocho say? What's your phone number? Where you gonna be?
Who that?
Shut the fuck up. Next door. Cincinnati Bengals was.
You yelling at the bitch in there.
Wait, so those two men just had a straight face and they didn't say nothing. They didn't giggle. They didn't do anything.
What they gonna do? They nervous. They
don't want him to. They don't want Shannon to choke them.
They want Shannon to come through that screen. Nigga, Shannon don't go. Nigga, go fuck up.
His big black dick inside of them.
Just thinking to scared some white bitch in the corner. Nigga got the bitch back in the kennel, and she got him back in that cage. Nigga, she can't see. White bitch came up.
I just really want to know who these niggas think they are and why these hoes be letting them treat them like that.
These hoes are loyal.
Nah, they be loyal. That's the problem. And they take all this bullshit from these men, whether they be black or white. I don't know. I just can't.
When you rich, you take.
I wish a nigga would put his hands on me.
If he got money, you'll let him.
No, I won't. You out of your mind.
Oh shit! No, you won't. A little bit.
No, there's no little bit. We're fighting.
Even if he got money.
It's not just putting his hands on me and I'm gonna do what? Go cry in the corner?
Cry me a river.
No.
Sometimes you gotta get beat for love. You gotta get beat for the bag. You don't get beat for the bag.
No, you don't.
No, shit, you could wipe your tears with some $100 bills.
I'm good. Money is dirty.
Well, shit. Listen, I mean, buy you
Making sense. Kanye said that he sucked his cousin's dick.
Who said what?
Making sense. Ask what did Kanye say?
I didn't see no Megan. You saw that while I was scrolling there?
What, nigga? Making sense in the comments. Ask what did Kanye say? And I don't.
I answered that. I said he sucked his dick. I responded.
Oh, I see.
I'm trying to look for something that Dr. Umar said about Shannon. I'm trying to see if I can find it. I can't find it.
Dr. Umar needs to worry about his daughter that's out there bugging out. She's slow like her daddy.
She getting fucked up in the streets.
I ate that. Like, girl, you got beat up.
We all eat getting beat down. We live.
This is my very first fight. I don't have no bruises.
Yes, you do. Your pride is bruised, baby. Your pride is bruised.
Place in American law. If it did, we would have never been enslaved. So in a court of law, it's about whether you broke the law. It's not about whether what you did was right or wrong. And so I'm standing with Shannon Sharp because I don't want to see his life destroyed like Puff, like Kelly, like they tried to do to Carter, like they've done to Cosby. I don't want to see this happen to another man. And because she was not legally a child, although too young for nearly all of us to feel comfortable with the man of his age dating her, it was not against the law for him to be with this 19-year-old. So what do we know about this situation? According to Gabriella Zuniga, she met Shannon Sharp at a gym in Los Angeles approximately 2 years ago, 2023. Now, Shannon alleges that he tried to present her with an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, which every celebrity should require from anyone they engage with. Well, guess what, Art? She decides she's not going to sign the NDA. That right there was a warning to Shannon Sharp that this 19-year-old, who you shouldn't be dating anyway because of her age, because of her race, you need to end this. If she don't want to sign an NDA dating a celebrity, you know what that means. Her way, she's going to exposure. Shannon Sharp should have ended it right there. The problem was she fit his type. Obviously, Uncle Shay Shay, he likes Caucasian women, as we all know, and he likes them very skinny, which I didn't know. And the reason I'm saying that, girls have no place in a.
When y'all be saying shit like, yes, she was young, but she was of age, that's so fucking predatory. That's creepy. That's like rapo.
You know, when you gotta say you gotta be a certain height to ride the rides, you gotta be a certain age to get the dick. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's what it is. It's rules, it's laws. I mean, they made the laws.
You should still not want to be a fucking 40-year-old man, 30-year-old man fucking a 19-year-old.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't want to do that. I don't give a fuck how legal they are.
One head speaks, the other one doesn't listen. You know what I mean? The one head controls the emotions, you know? It is what it is. Hey, it's all about the head.
So I get no, it's not.
Shout out to Shannon. Shout out to Shannon Sharp.
You always want to shout these niggas out after like
Nah, it's just you know, black men trying to make it in life, you know, and then something derails it, and then just makes it all, you know, it just hurts.
leave these white women alone. Like they don't really like they tolerate y'all. They don't really give a fuck about y'all.
White women just want to have fun, you know what I mean? But you can't threaten them, you can't scare them, you can't let them. You gotta be relaxed when it comes to white people. They scared of us black men. So if you bark at them and shit, shut the fuck up. You scare them, they gonna call.
So black women don't get scared?
We know black women don't get scared. No, black women don't get scared.
What?
Black women don't get scared. We get scared when you trying to leave because you like, oh, you leaving with the money? We got nigga rape me.
Nigga. So are you saying that men don't scare black women? Only white women get scared.
You can't scare black women. You're scared of how you scare black women. Black women. How you scare black women? Is that possible? I don't know. I mean, why you think Shannon ain't with a black woman? Because he can't scare a bitch. Even with that big ass nose, he can't scare a bitch.
No, there are some black women that don't defend themselves. Well, not all black women defend themselves.
Well, you know, you got picked. You got a percentages. You know, you're gonna go with the white girl, the petite white girl that just, you know, that just want to, you know, have a good time. You know,
I think we want to we just like to have good times too.
Y'all like to have a good time, but y'all got stipulations. Y'all got, you know, things that come along with that and shit.
Yeah, like you can't hit me, you can't choke me, you can't fucking punch me in my head, you can't kick me.
Condoms. We don't need any condoms. All right, that nut needs to stay in. That nut needs to come home with me tonight.
Are you saying that the black women are trying to trap them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. White girls, they don't do that. They don't do that. White girls don't need to do that. White girls are privileged. They don't have to. I think we plus that talked about why white women and black men go together. We ain't talking about that tonight. Maybe tomorrow. But anyway, listen. You know, we gotta get a white girl on this show. We need can you find a white girl and bring her on the show?
Where am I finding the white girl at?
Or go in the street somewhere. Go to I don't know where white people hang out at.
At the bars playing darts. I don't know.
I got a bar over there. I might have to hit the bar up around me, a racist bar. A couple of white bitches to come up on here.
We have a laundromat in Brooklyn that has a full bar in it, right? He also has a full kitchen as well. Y'all probably seen it on Instagram. So I went in there one day to do my laundry and also to drink. And
she slipped that in.
The man let me smoke in the bag. So when I came back from the back or whatever, I see this white bitch in there with her baby in the stroller, just pushing the stroller like this, whatever, rocking the baby. Mm-hmm. So the man was like, "You want to get something to eat?" Blah, blah. I'm like, no, thank you. And I'm like, do I have to do laundry if I wanted to just, or can I just come in and, sit down and have something to eat or grab a drink or whatever? And she's like, "No, I'm in here all the time. You don't have to do laundry. You can just come to the bar." Okay. And then when I was hosting karaoke, we did it in this bar, a different bar. And there was an Asian woman inside there while we were setting up with her fucking young daughter. Like when I say young, I mean elementary school young. The baby was a baby in the stroller. This girl was elementary school young. And she was at the bar, sitting at the fucking bar with her mother, like on the phone or whatever. But if you ever see a black person with their kid at the bar, they will call ACS.
Mm-hmm. They should.
On a black woman or on every woman?
Oh, what was at the bar with their kid? You call ACS.
Anybody that's at the bar.
Absolutely. You know, did that. You should have called ACS on that.
That's not.
She at the bar drinking with a baby. Come on now.
Not my problem.
It's never our problem, y'all.
It's not my problem.
Business.
I look and I still judge, but I'm not gonna say anything.
You in the bar with your baby? No, I'm in the laundromat with my baby.
But I'm sitting at the bar.
I'm sitting at the bar with it. Not with
you're shitting the dryer? No, I didn't come here to do laundry. I have a washing machine at home.
The truth.
I have a washer and dryer at home. Why would I come here to do laundry? I just didn't have a babysitter.
But I'm gonna get this drink. Damn, white people. White people. What's today? Today's Wednesday, right? About to wrap it up. Yeah. Salute to everybody.
Good night, you guys. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Come in, like, comment, and subscribe. Put your notifications on. We're either gonna be here 8 or 9. So
we'll be 8.
Facebook and Instagram, we are Truth Be Told Podcast. Hit the follow button, and then we're also Truth Be Told Podcast 365 on Instagram.
You already know. Follow us all those medias, and let's get it popping. Let's get us to 1,000 so we can this monetization going and we can get it lit. You already know the vibes.
Yeah, we would really appreciate that, you guys.
We'll be back tomorrow, and yeah, that's it. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, some good shit to talk about. Maybe some Kanye shit.
Oh, Lord.
Some Kanye cocksucking cousin shit.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what Kanye can say. Like what he could say next.
He could say.
I'm kind of nervous to what he's gonna say next because it has to be deeper than this. Like deeper.
You're not deeper than dick sucking. I mean,
unintended. It has to be deeper than this.
You know what I mean?
So, and he was like, now that everybody thinks that he's gay, he could say faggot.
Can you say a faggot if you're a faggot?
Huh?
Can you say it if you are it?
I think faggot is like the gay people usually call faggot like the niggas that act mad bitchy and like always want the tea.
That's right. Oh, that's not Kanye. Kanye give the tea. He don't want the tea.
You say he what?
He gives the tea. He don't want the tea. He always talking.
He also gives head, but
I ain't my cousin. No.
I wonder like what else happened though. Did he get head or did he just give it? That's mad weird. Like what predator says, "Let me suck your dick"? Kanye is so fucking backwards. It's not even funny. That's probably I don't know if I believe it.
I believe it. Kanye ain't gonna lie. Kanye gonna tell the truth.
Wow. Okay.
Tell the Kanye.
And he got his cousin looking kind of sus, locked up in that prison with all them men now. They want to know, oh, that's why you killed that pregnant bitch. You ain't like pussy.
Nigga, Kanye cousin tight right now. Nigga, you ain't gonna visit me, nigga, but you gonna disturb my business on the street, nigga.
He might not be tight. He might be
popular in jail. Like, yo, this is the dick Kanye. Nigga might be signing. Nigga might have a line of niggas ready to suck the dick Kanye suck, like in jail and shit.
He's like, I am Kanye's cousin. Wait till he come up with that song saying that he sucked my dick.
Yeah, we'll get in line to get this dick.
You're like, you a liar. Kanye ain't suck your dick, nigga. Nigga was in there. Told y'all 10 years ago. I told y'all that nigga sucked my dick.
So he kept calling Kanye. We gonna tell niggas, yo. I need to get some money.
Yeah. When you gonna come up with that song? He probably the one that drove fucking Kanye crazy. Like, nigga, I don't want to bring that out. You got niggas like Cam that's gonna be dissing me, laughing. 50 gonna be laughing.
Did 50 say anything about it?
He did, but it was very like mild. He said like something like "what a day," something, and then Kanye saying that he sucked his cousin's dick. It was mild.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Go suck a dick. Everybody go suck a dick tonight.
Not me.
Be back tomorrow.
Good night, y'all.
Peace.
Mm.
Go ahead.